performance and result, wasn't it? What was your analysis now? Performance must be frustrating.
Tough week. Thursday, Sunday, coming to London like is so demanding for a question of time, for recovery, especially against that team. It's by far one of the, if not the best, one of the best teams in Europe, and our resilience was fantastic. Otherwise, you can survive. We get the chances in transition, but it's difficult to play what you want to play when you are not able to make a good build-up, and our pressing isn't effective because they spread a lot, the two structures that they have. So Raya have ability to put ball in behind with the people, fast players, with Martinelli, with after Saka, with Trossard or Madueke. And the other part, they are so close, they open so wide, they are so close for that. It's not easy to defend in that concept, but so you drop, and after you have to use the transition, like sometimes happened when we had Leroy or Raheem or this type of players, always we could do it with Kevin. It's a pity, but it's football, right? Last season we equalized in the last minute in Etihad, today they did it in the last minute, so it's football, and we take that point. Have been in general a really good week, and make Carabao Cup and the last 3 games before international break.
Haaland looks exceptional.
Sorry?
Haaland looks exceptional.
Yeah, the first 3 or 4 balls could not win the duels, and after I knocked the door and after I won all the duels with Saka, deal Gabriel and Saliba. Sorry, Saliba is not. I would say it's not easy. And at the end, I was exhausted, out of pain in his back. He suffered last day, so it's so demanding, and we will take a break a little bit to the last games.
The percentage of possession you have was the lowest you've ever had at 16. Do you think that's a reflection of the circumstances of the week you've had and the way Arsenal played, or was it also to do with the way your game plan?
I cannot live in this country with another record, you know that? So I'm so proud of that. I give a lot of credit, Arsenal, what they have done, a lot of credit. So sometimes you want it, sometimes you can't. So it's really good, especially when defending 5, but it's not be built for that, but we have to accept it. When a team in that percentage is better, it's because they are better.
And we often use the phrase parking the bus quite negatively. Do you see parking the bus as being negative, or is it a justifiable thing to do when it's a difficult match?
The Arsenal was bad in that term, so we don't want it, but sometimes it happens. So. Okay, 1 time in 10 years is not bad, right? So that was good. I have to prove myself again for another strategy. Now I am a transition team. You know that?
Yeah. You've spoken quite a lot in the last few weeks about body language. With the way that the team played last Sunday, Napoli, then into today, the defensive effort, do you think that sort of they've really grown in that sense?
Absolutely. Without that, we will not survive. Especially players come back, but Kusanov now is injured. John played a few minutes, but he's away still for his best, and Nathan as well. So, that's why the effort the guys who play 3 games is magnificent, especially against that team. Last season we lost 5-1, today we draw, we were close, and the resilience that defend always. Let me that, so I would prefer to play another way, but when we play sometimes a lot of games during 10 years, the teams defend deep, and take a result, fantastic, performance, mindset, strategy, and the other one. So sometimes it happens. You have to defend, honestly, it's because the opponent is better. And when you have today, we have to accept it, and you have to survive with that way. And we did it.
Quite a lot of people that watch you would say that it's a team that wouldn't have been able to survive in that way.
Ourselves?
Yeah, people will criticise you by saying that you wouldn't be
I'm
able to
open for
survive
that. I'm sitting here to accept that. 3 days ago, against the best team in Italy by far, we played differently, right? Even 11 against 11, we were better. So today was a 3 days recovery. We could do that, and Erling and the other ones didn't have the energy maybe to do the first step. We didn't support from behind, and the opponent is good. So we see, and of course the people can say what really believe. Arsenal last season was in 10 against 11, but always they play 60, 70 minutes, and there were they close to win the game. So sometimes it happens.
Yeah, I was more meaning that people don't think you're able to defend that well for that long in a game.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. It surprised me too. It surprised me too. Like Napoli has done against us, 10 against 11, this resilience is how one to block shoots and the other one. Wow. I said we're not able. Okay, we can stop. I want to be honest. So it's a team like it's 9 players new from December today, and a lot of mechanisms. And our keeper isn't against man-to-man, is the man free. Step by step, GG. He can do it because have a good pass in between and not long like Eddie, because no one can do that. But we have to know that we have that, but to arrive at the stages, we have to improve. So I want to be close to the team, like Napoli in some moments against United, 11 against 11. I'm not talking against 10 because it's easier than today. But again, I said for the compliment for Mikel team. So when it's good, they are good. You have to accept it. So they just learn, we can do better, and hopefully in the second leg, we're going to play in Etihad, we can do something much better to more control, to create more chances, because we are able to do that. We are able. And I wouldn't be honest. I would like to say, it's a pity. The result is fair, right? So I think they had a lot of threats in the corners. We had the clear chances in the transition, but in general, who controlled the game was Arsenal. It was not us. And that's why when this happened 1-1, I take it.
When you went to applaud the fans at the end, you looked fairly emotional in front of them when you were clapping them. Was that just because of what your players gave you today in terms of back to the wall? Is that what kind of brought that?
Absolutely. And I was watching my daughter. I tried to look for, but I didn't find her. And at the end, when everybody go home, went home to drink a good beer, so I saw my daughter. So I was watching there if I found her, but I didn't find her. At the end, I found her. So, but yes. So I said many times to the team, the way fans are special, and they came here for for the effort to come, for the tickets, for the travel. So it's not easy for them, and you have to have a huge respect for them.
Richard? When you're in a game like that and you're forced to defend so much of the time, do you enjoy seeing your team with it, but you hate it?
I suffer. I don't like it. I want the ball away now. I want to be close Raya, not close Gigi. But I said the same as them. The opening is do good things, you have to accept it, and from that we will improve. And improve for that happened with what I said many times to Jack, and every day is in a press conference about the body languages and how we celebrate, how we are communicating, how you make an effort for the other one. And we lost it a lot last season. And I said this season I don't give about the results. I want to see the spirit back in the training sessions, and enjoy, and and after the tactics. We lost it last season, and you have to recover. And this week we will recover, and you have to continue. And from there we'll learn the process, the tactics, or a little bit our way that we feel more comfortable to be close to win games and make proud ourselves and our people.
That's all we do.
Pep, I know we're speaking about the team defending so deep, but that's 2 weeks in a row now that Haaland scored on the break. Is that part of the thinking as well? That United
It's an option. It's an option, but I have the feeling that when we play every 3 days, and this amount of effort, you cannot sustain it. You have to control more the game, and after that, you will less efforts, less actions. And always I said, we have to use the actions for the counter-attacks to break it. You have to. I said before, so when we had in that moment Leroy and Raheem in his prime, and Kevin in a position, David Silva, sometimes we defend, and we use that 1,000 million times, right? And we have to use it. But it's the way I think this team is being built, for the way the manager believes, or the players we try to bring here to believe. No. But in Champions League, when the team is good, you have to defend. You go in the top teams, you have to do it. But you have to grow as a team with the ball, and defensively as a ball. We have to do it.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.